How do I stay inspired? This is a question that most performers, and probably everybody else, is likely to ask at some point or another. In this clip from a full-length interview, Dr. Kristina Driskill, performance anxiety expert, talks about how to stay inspired and what things should motivate us in performance and in life. How in your 20 years of performing, with all the ups and downs, did you stay inspired?
I think it really comes down to finding intrinsic motivation. I think it comes down to not doing it so that you get approval and acceptance, not doing it because people might like you, not doing it because you might get a good review, not doing it because it might get something else for you. Mm-hmm. So when you release that need to get in order to give, and you do it simply because you want to explore the context of what it is, explore the artistic components of whatever it is. I mean, I keep that general because it could be anything. It could be painting, it could be music, it could be performance, it could be teaching, it could be anything, when you keep that at the heart, then your soul stays fed. When you don't, it's like there's always an empty pit that you're constantly trying to fill. It's like a bottomless pit. And you need more and more in order to try to fill it. And so it becomes this kind of weird, codependent, roller coastery relationship where if you don't get something, all of a sudden you feel completely empty. Yeah. And if you do, then you're filled, but it's only temporary. So you're going to need that again. I just think it's dangerous. I think it's dangerous as a person. I think it's dangerous as an artist. I think it has to be something that gets filled from within you. And then that is what's allowed to go out into the world. That is what shines through you. That is what's shared with others. And if other people want to pick up what you're putting out, great. If they don't, that's fine too. Like it doesn't matter whether it's something that they really like or they don't, because that's always going to be the way it is. Art is a subjective thing. And should be, it's just the way it is and will always be. And there's a beauty in that. There's a beauty in not liking everything the same, and having things that you're drawn to or not drawn to for different reasons at different times in your life. So if it's not coming from that place of, intrinsic motivation, that type of internal investigation, that type of, wanting to satisfy your own curiosity for what exists and for what's possible, then it can get old really fast. And you end up becoming, just like in any other job, you end up becoming feeling like almost like you're a slave to the industry or to the process or to whatever, as opposed to, being in an industry, but living on your own terms, if that makes sense.
With over 20 years of performance experience and research, Dr. Kristina Driskill is an expert on performance anxiety and how the brain works. She holds a Doctor of Musical Arts degree, as well as certifications in social emotional arts, business coaching, and money mindset. She's a published author and has built a successful coaching and consulting practice, helping others identify and work through fear-based thoughts and habits. If you want to know more about her, you can check out the description below for more information, as well as links to her website and social media.